Willow Tree Waltz, 50 beats per minute. We're going to look at this hands together, and I want to just look at the very beginning for a second. So if we get our right hand in position and our left hand in position, so this is basically what the position that I'm going to be in here, getting my right hand on all the notes that I'm going to play in that first measure. And getting my left hand on those two notes. So this is basically the starting position that we're going to be looking for. Make sure you're on F sharp here at the second finger. Alright, so if we look at this beginning material, we go starting with the fourth finger in the right hand. 4, 5, 4, 2, 1, and then the left hand 1, 2. All in a sequence of eighth notes. So it will sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. So all in one kind of row there. So let's try that a few times. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Okay, let's do that again. 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you'll notice as we play this, this material is kind of the beginning of the main melody here, so it comes back a lot. So real important to know. Let's do that one more time. 2, ready, go. Alright, so now if we look over to the coda, the last two lines on the second page, essentially all this is kind of a cascading sequence down using just that material. So you notice the beginning of the coda is up high, so where it's written is on this A right here with the fourth finger, but there's the 8VA on top of that. So we're going to take it from here and we're going to go up one octave to the A way up here. So this is like we're starting the song up here, so I'm using that same hand position. And same thing in the left hand, getting into the B and the A way up here. So it starts off with one iteration of that opening thing. So it sounds like this. And then right after that, we bring the right hand down to take over this. And instead of going 4, 5, 4 like we just did, we're just going to start on 5 because they're kind of overlapping a little bit. So the first section will be okay, and then we'll do it again down an octave. So bring your whole hands down an octave. Start on the fifth finger. Then bring that down an octave. Start on the fifth finger again. And that's basically the sequence. And then after that, in measure 36, we go up the same notes. Okay, so now when we actually play that all together in the performance, it's those measures, 33 through 36, or 236, are just going to be one sequence, one steady sequence of eighth notes. So I'll do an example of what it's going to sound like here. And the sustain pedal will be down for all of these measures. So here I go. I'll put the metronome on. 50. So 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, so that's all in that same position. I'll do that one more time. You can do it with me if you want. Okay, let's try. Ready? Get that hand in position. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. So that's that's the first hurdle to get over in this coda. That's the main interest in this coda. So let's do that a couple more times. Back to the top up here. 1 and 2 and 3 and. I'm seeing in the book, I guess they have 2 and 3. They're indicating that they want 2 and 3 here for the left hand fingering. That's fine. I don't see necessarily why. Why not keep it the same 1 and 2 as it was before? There's no reason really to change it to 2 and 3 that I see. So either way, you can do it 2 or 3 if you want, or I'm going to keep on doing it 1 and 2 in the left hand there on B and A, like we had at the beginning. Alright. So let's do that one more time, and then we'll look at the last 3 measures of the coda. So back up to here. Here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and. So then this next chord that we're going to hold for 3 beats, we have 4th finger on C sharp, 1st finger on G, and then 5th finger all the way down here on A. It's a low A. So that'll be, it's an A7 chord. So that's what that is. We hold that for 3 beats. And then the left hand 5th finger moves up to D. The right hand thumb is just going to move down 1/2 step here to F sharp. 2nd finger is going to be on A here. And the 5th finger will be on D. So we're just going to be doing a D major arpeggio up here. So starting with the left hand 5th finger, D, A, F, A, D, and then the left hand is going to cross over for F sharp here, and then the D there. So that again will be just constant 8th notes. I'll demonstrate that now. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Do that again. You can do it with me if you want. So left hand D and A here. Right hand F sharp, A, and D. Let's try that. 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3. So those last 3 measures, going back to the A7 chord, C sharp 4th finger, G 1st finger, and low A down here. So I'd probably practice these last few measures a few times just to get comfortable with that. So let's do that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold the chord. 1, 2, 3. Move your hands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. So that's essentially what it's going to be. Let's try that a few more times. So C sharp and G here in the right hand. Low A in the left hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Move your hands. Okay, let's try that one more time. So G and C sharp here. Low A down here. Hold that for 3 beats. And since we have the sustain pedal down during this point, once after we play it, we can just move our hands to that next position. So we don't have to hold our hand here and then move there quickly. We take our time. And then we can play the next bit. Okay, so let's try that. 1, 2, 3. says retardando there in the second to last measure, so you can slow this down. As much as you want, which will be nice. Alright, so that's the coda, and so the next video will be playing the whole piece all the way through, hands together.